Just want to clarify some comments that I made on Monday night at my radio show and kind of went viral for some odd reason. Um, some folks insinuated some words that I said, took it a totally different way. But what happened on Monday was my radio show got a call from one of our great fans. They asked me what were our team doing. But a question from the great Gene Deckerhoff was, how is the team preparing for the extreme heat expected for Saturday's game? It's going to be another scorching this coming Saturday. That was the question. This coming game against Louisiana Monroe, this game. Willie Taggart, that'll be me. After going through last week and seeing our guys going down, cramping and things, one thing we all talked about as a staff, our medical staff, is our guys got to hydrate. That it can't be on Friday, that it can't be on Thursday. They need to start hydrating early in the week, taking care of their bodies. Can't leave it up to our players just to do it. We all got to force them to hydrate, take care of themselves. Again, I don't know if we did a good job at that last week. It was one of those situations where you live and learn, and we're going to make sure we help our guys when it comes to that. The great Gene Deckerhoff, hydrate, drank a lot of liquid, Powerade, some water. Said Powerade, not Gatorade. Willie Taggart, yes, absolutely. That was the conversation. Nowhere in there they talked about Boise, about that being an excuse of losing to Boise or anything. It talked about how we were preparing for Louisiana Monroe, and how nowhere in there talked about calling our great medical conditioner, medical staff out or anything. We have great medical staff people do a great job. We have players. They talked about how we all working together, playing together for our players. Nothing in that said anything negative. I don't know where that came from. And that is exactly what Coach Taggart said and what I meant. Think anything other than that, I can't help you on that. Questions?
Is there a lesson learned from Boise that made you think that sentiment when you're answering Gene?
Say that again?
Was there anything that happened against Boise that, made you share that sentiment with Gene, or
No,
that was an important thing?
No, it was hot, and we talked about it as a staff, and our strength, not our strength, but our medical staff just talked about how we can be on our guys as coaches early in the week about hydrating, and doing it early in the week. Thought it was pretty clever. Thought it was pretty smart. We listened to our medical staff, and that's what we're doing. I'm staying hydrated myself.
We weren't able to speak to Harlan. Have you guys had conversations about the sort of stuff you want to see out of the defense Saturday?
Yes, we did. I wanted to address this today, so get that out of the way. But we did. We want to play better defense. We want to stop the run, and we want to stop the pass. And we looked at the things we did wrong, and we corrected them. And I think you'll see an improvement out of our football team.
Willie, what did you see out of Amari Gaynor? He seemed to flash a couple times in coverage and in going after the quarterback. Is he a guy that maybe earned a little more playing time with the way he
I
played?
think he's going to continue to play throughout the year. You're going to see him playing along with Leonard Warner. And Amari's a good football player. The more reps he gets, the more game time, the more he plays in games, I think you're going to see him flash even more.
Did Harlan not want to speak to us, or did you not want Harlan to speak to us?
Harlan didn't want to speak to you all. I wanted to come speak to you all. I wanted to address this situation and make sure we clear that up, so there's no I don't want anyone assuming I said anything. That exactly was the conversation. It had nothing to do with Boise. It had everything to do with Louisiana Monroe and us helping our football team out. That's all. Yeah.
I guess how frustrating is it that became the story when you had playing forward?
I wouldn't say frustrating. I think it's more disappointing, and folks even insinuating those things rather than calling to clarify some things. But anything to do with Boise. It was all Monroe. Maybe if we would have heard the question, we probably wouldn't have had the situation. But it is what it is. It's part of it. live and move on. I just wanted to correct some things because I said it, and it all started by what I said. Make sure what I said was clear. I hope I'm clear now.
Coach, do you have a plan for a defensive full-time coach in the box on Saturday?
Yes, we do have a plan. This is Saturday. Come on.
James and the offense respond well yesterday's practice. Do you think developing better rhythm, chemistry, things like that?
Yeah. I think just again making some correction. We made some mistakes there in the second half that we just can't make. We got to stay focused and execute the plays like we did in the first half, and we didn't do a good job of that in the second half.
And moving in multiple on going back to the defense, do you feel like the DBs in the secondary, everybody's kind of adjusting to their role well and knows where they're supposed to be?
Yeah, I just thought it was one of those, going back and looking at it, I thought it was one of those first game things, and you want to get them corrected. You like to get them corrected during the game, and we didn't correct them well enough to help us win the ball game. But a lot of it is just alignment things, like I talked to you all the other day. If we're aligned right, or if we're in the gap, one guy can't get out of the gap, it messes up for everybody else. And that's what you saw on Saturday. We wasn't in our gaps, and we weren't aligned the way we need to be aligned. So,
Were you seeing alignment issues in the first half?
no, we didn't. Well, at times we did. When some of those creases that you saw happen, that's what happened. We weren't aligned right, or someone didn't get in their gap.
Speaking of the secondary, something that it seemed like you saw a lot of the zone coverage, and then something that maybe Boise State was able to take advantage of on some of those third and longs. Have you getting any thought of maybe going to some more man coverages? And I guess what were some of the issues that you saw in the zone?
Well, I thought when it's third and long, it wasn't. Well, it was part of his own coverage. We didn't play it well enough. We had a breakdown in coverage, but I thought a lot of it was pass rush. We didn't rush, so we had a lot of time. We got time to get open. I wouldn't necessarily say it was zone coverage. We played a lot of zone coverage. Got him in the third and long playing both some zone coverage, but we didn't play it that way. I think in those third and longs that you saw, we rushed 3 guys. You don't get to the quarterback, he had that much time, somebody's going to get open, and that's what you saw, and you can't do that.
Especially with those kind of coverages, obviously, there's built-in gaps there that the offense will take advantage of. Are you taking mixing in some more blitzes and trying to create some more pressure in that situation?
We'll continue to get better. Call a good game and execute a good game. And thought we got to the quarterback quite a bit, hit him quite a bit, and forced some turnovers. We did some of those things. Again, we got to stop the run. We do that by being aligned right and being in the gap. And if we do that and make teams one-dimensional, then we can stop the pass as well. And I think part of stopping the pass is continue to get past the pass rush.
Hamps is a guy that you brought down the linebacker early and then moved him back to the secondary. Is there something about his skill set that he just better suit a linebacker, or is it just a numbers game for him to be the
I think he's a heck of an athlete. He can play anywhere on the football field. And you see some of the things we did with him on Saturday. Yes, he played the secondary, but this time we were blitzing him, and he can go and get out to the quarterback too. He's a good athlete that can play all over the field.
Willie, when you say something that was misconstrued, or you say was misconstrued, and then you see it on ESPN, I don't know, 24 hours later, what does that say about 2019? What does that say about being the Florida State head coach?
That's part of it. It goes with the territory. You understand it, but that don't make it right. Again, I don't want anyone to take my words and run with it. I don't think that's right, and when I don't think it's right and it's bringing a negative light on our program, then I want to address it and say exactly what I mean. Hopefully people take it exactly for what I meant and for what I said, and not what they think I said. That's pretty much it, but that's part of it, and that's part of what happens when you're not winning. So we got to win some ball games, and people say good things about us, but more importantly, I just want people to say the right thing about what I said. That's it. Other than that, they can say whatever they want to say.
All right. Thank you, Coach.